Okay, some of the things about focusing of lights. I'll just turn on the rest of the lights. Okay, just to let you know about these lights here which I'm turning on. Okay, these lights are actually called work lights. Can you see? These are called work lights. You don't turn them on during a production, usually. Okay, during a production you don't turn them on. You turn them on when you want to actually focus and work on the rig, work on bringing in your props. You don't want to use all these lights because these lights cost money. Okay, the lamp hours then it costs money. So they run the work lights on, and then you do all the arrangement. Finally, when the production starts, they switch off the work lights. Okay, and they switch off the work lights, and then they start filming and all that using whatever other lights that you have. Okay, if you look at a fixture here, the fixture consists of several parts. This is called a yoke. Okay, every fixture will have a yoke. You can see this is called a yoke. The yoke holds the light fixture. This is called a barn door. A barn door, it looks like a barn door. Okay, it actually cuts the lights to your specific area. You don't want to have spill. Sometimes you don't want to have spill, and you can actually cut the light. And on top of that, you can actually this is called a gel frame. Okay, this is where you put you open up and you put your filter in it. We got one filter over there on this looks like a 202. It's a color temperature changing filter. That means, say for example, now that's warm light, 3200 kelvins, and you want to change it to daylight. You put this color temperature changing filter into it. Okay, this is not the right one. Okay, you can see that it doesn't fit properly. Okay, and you put this in, and then what you do is that you slot it into the filter slot. Okay, and you have the daylight coming out. Instead of a warm light, you actually see a white light coming out. So the barn door, the good ones can actually rotate. And then you can also remove the barn door if you want to by holding a catch. Okay, you can remove the barn door by getting a catch. Okay, the catch is here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's fixed to it already by screws. So removing the screw will remove the barn door. Okay, they do that so that the barn door doesn't fall off when you hook it up onto the lighting bar. And when you rotate the barn door. Focusing can be done through a knob at the back. I told you previously, this knob actually moves the lamp up and down. This is the handle that you hold. Usually this whole area is damn hot, so don't touch and burn yourself. Alright? And then to adjust the yoke, you want to tilt it up and down, you turn this knob, you can actually move up and down. Okay, you don't have to do with the fixtures that you have here, because if you have a short pole, a lighting pole, you just hit this one and you turn, you can see that it's tilting. Can you see that? Okay, so when you want to do focusing, it's very easy. You don't need to have a ladder anymore. If you once you have the correct positions and all that. And the blue one, do you do your pan? So when it's very high, You can see that you can do the pen. And this one, you either is moving the lamp inside. So when you rotate that, you either have a wide flood or narrow flood. All right. So the other important things that to note is how the fixture is mounted to the grid. Okay, ensure that safety is paramount. Whenever you are working, make sure there are two people working in the studio. Okay, if one person is working in the studio, it's quite dangerous. If he falls down or anything, no one is there going to. It has happened before. People lying down and then nobody's in the studio, and you know. So always work in pairs. One holding the ladder or whatever. Never outreach and outreach to get something. Move your whole ladder and then get something. Okay, I've fallen down and broken my arm. So I'm telling you out of experience. The other thing is that ensure there's a safety chain for all your lighting fixtures. Okay, currently I show you what I mean by a safety chain. That is a safety chain. Can you see a safety carabiner and a chain? So if at all the fixture should dislodge itself, the safety chain will hold up the fixture before falling down. Okay, some fixtures here do not have a safety chain. So in fact, most of the fixtures here do not have a safety chain. So be very careful when you're operating that. You have a spigot. When I tell you about spigots, you can see on this fixture a spigot. Okay, this is the one. Can you see this silver color thing on top of the black color?
Is that the switch thing?
Got anything longer? Okay, tripod. Okay, if you look carefully on the fixtures, this thing goes onto the bar, the lighting bar. When I say lighting bar, is the pipe that you see on top. Okay, and it goes and clamps onto the lighting bar, and then you rotate the screw to make sure it doesn't wobble or fall off. Okay. So this is important to ensure that it's tightened. Okay. The other thing is that then what happens is the whole light fixture goes into the spigot, goes inside this hole here, and then you have a safety that goes and clips it here, and then you have a tightening here. Alright. And the spigot allows you to rotate, okay, your fixture and all that. And the catch is this one, so ensure that the catch is there, like that. It's the same to the top. If you look at the top fixture, you can see that there's a spigot that goes in, and then there's a catch for it. Okay, the blue knob on top actually brings down or brings up the light fixture. You see, that means that one, if you turn right, this is some sort of a scissor mechanism, so it will extend down further or extend up. Okay. Surprisingly, your studio is very not so high. Actually, you don't need that. Okay, but sometimes you might have scenarios where you need to do some production like that. Some small table, or you want to light up product. If you got a product, it's on the table, and you want to do light up on that product, you might have several fixtures coming down very low to light up, and then you can take a shot, like camera or something, a photograph or something. Any questions so far?